Meeting two very determined entrepreneurs who have found a recipe for success in the food manufacturing industry.
Both individuals creatively bypass the nation's complicated food service distribution system that often leaves small businesses in the dust. Alfonso Porras, like Norman Jones, knows firsthand how to overcome such obstacles through hard work and by never giving up.
Alfonso was raising a family, going to school, and working a full-time job at a janitorial supply company when he decided to start his own candy business. But he had little money and knew nothing about the candy industry. His one and only connection was a family friend who was a master candy maker. But to Alfonso, all of these disadvantages were only stones in the road that would lead to the birth of the Sir Walter Candy Shop.
I got into the candy business because since I was a kid, I loved candy. And the other thing is that my sister lived in New Jersey with a family for about a year, and his name was Walter Siddle, and he was a candy maker, and he bored my sister to death with his stories. But when she came to my house and she told me about these stories, I found them fascinating.
Fascinating enough that Alfonso wanted to learn how to make candy. Walter Siddle eventually gave him his secret candy recipes, and in appreciation, Alfonso named his stores after him.
So Walter makes sweet toasted nuts, old-fashioned candy, chocolates. We also make specialty gifts and corporate baskets.
Alfonso started out with a low budget, but with a gimmick. He turned a trailer into a miniature house and sold his candy from there. He and his family took the trailer to farmers markets and street fairs before opening.
It was a deal that we just couldn't pass.
With 2 locations, Alfonso helps maintain his overhead by continuing to bring in other revenue.
The way we manage our overhead, it's been by working hard, and we do have other sources of income, not just what is on the retail store. We have continued to do with farmers markets because people know us and gives us another source of referrals. We get customers, we get corporate customers sometimes from the street fairs. So that helps us on the overhead because we get orders.
Alfonso also travels to trade shows, and he works with associations that give him advice on improving and growing his business. He says it's a business that he would like to franchise one day. The Latin Business Association recognized Alfonso for his efforts and last year awarded him Business of the Year under $100,000. And he has some advice he'd like to give to other budding entrepreneurs.
The advice I have for anyone that wants to follow our footsteps is that if you have a passion to do something, you have to remember that it's not going to be easy. You have to stay focused on what you're doing.
Okay, I'll take those chocolate-covered peanuts. You'll take the...
I'll take the strawberries. Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
love them. They look so good.
Alfonso says another big challenge he's had to face is finding and negotiating with the right suppliers and vendors. He's also had to learn how to package and present his product to make it fun and appealing to customers.
He's at a sweet business.